Hey guys, what's up? Bargain Hobo here. So, you know what's kind of funny? This was supposed to be the final video of 2019, and due to complications, it wound up being the first video of 2020. Oops. So, anyway, it is finally time to answer the questions you guys sent me. I only got 3 this year, but I'm just gonna roll with it. So the first question is from Thine Slave, who asks, do you like pickles? Well, I wouldn't pull a pickle out of a jar and eat it. If I do admit they have a place on a burger. That said, if it falls out of the burger, I'm not gonna pick it up and eat it. Okay, so that's question 1. Pickles on burgers only. Second, do you know what is behind the red facial hair paired with the brown head hair you've got going on? I forget if it runs in your family, but if you know anything about it, what's going on behind that, I'm interested in knowing more. It's a family trait. So for those of you who don't know, when I grow my hair out, it's brown and my beard is red. Yeah, it's a family trait. Fun fact though, blonde browns over time. Now granted, it's not for everybody. Some people are born with blonde hair, sometimes they die with blonde hair, but it's in some cases, like with me, blonde actually browns over time. And the final question, so we only had 3 this year, was from Ninja Turtles 1987 in Discord, who asks, do you have Battletoads? The answer is yes, I have Battletoads. Due to the rare replay on Xbox One's yeah. But Ninja Turtles, it's your lucky day because your question includes a story. When I was a kid, about late elementary school, early middle school, there was an arcade about 15-20 minutes from my house. Now this was not the, you put the money on a card, you swipe the card, play the game, get your tickets, put them in a machine, print out the slip. No, not that. This was a legitimate, put the quarters in the machine, get the tickets, bring them to the counter kind of arcade, the old-fashioned kind that are just so rare nowadays. It was called Nickel Play. You get in, you pay a fee to get this big bag. I think there were quarters, though it was called Nickel Play. I guess Nickel Play was more catchy than quarter play, I don't know. But unfortunately they went out of business, but before going belly up, they had this thing where all the arcade games that didn't give tickets were in free play mode. So you might be wondering, what does that have to do with Battletoads? Well, I'm getting there. So when I still went there a few times before that, when they finally went out of business, and when they had all the games in free play mode. So what I would do, get my big bag quarters, and you walk up the stairs in the arcades, and the very first thing you see is this dinosaur machine that's specifically to give out tickets. I spent all my quarters in that and get a ton of tickets, a ton, and then by the time I would have finished, there's a huge line by the time I had finished. I would just take out the tickets, give the next kid in line, and then go play Battletoads. That arcade had the arcade Battletoads, which was also featured on Rare Replay. That was how I discovered what Battletoads even was in the first place. I never beat it while I was there, because before I could get even halfway through, it would be time to go. So yeah. So those are the questions that I had to answer this year. I want to thank you guys. Again, I'm sorry, this was supposed to be the last video of 2019, but it turned out to be the first video of 2020. So what are the goals for this year? Well, I would very much like to reach 200 subscribers, fingers crossed. I'd like to put out, I would try, actually, no, okay, my goal is to get at least 1 review a month, not Let's Play, actual review once a month. But I have plans in the summer that are really going to massively get in the way, and I'll explain more when it's time for that. And I believe that's everything. So I want to thank you guys so much for, again, taking this massive journey with me. Now my anniversary this year is on the 28th of January, so stay tuned when I upload my anniversary special. What game is that? I'll give you a hint. I reviewed it last year and teased at this game at the end of that review. Well, that does it for me. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you have a good one. Got any resolutions? Leave them in the comments, but aside from that, Hobo out!